Welcome back to Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch, with a real sweet one today, thanks to chat member Avawan. Stormsplitter combo. We always loved Flood Cooler combo, but unfortunately with Town ain't big enough band, Flood Cooler does get a bit weaker. However, Stormsplitter, maybe it's its time to shine. This is a deck all about Enduring Vitality and Stormsplitter. If you can get both in play, then your Stormsplitter's tap for mana, which lets you cast spells, which makes more Stormsplitters, and eventually your opponent dies to 1,000,000 Stormsplitters. To help enable finding the combo consistently, we have Analyze to tutor for the missing piece. We have Stock Up and Questing Druid, which both dig. Of course, the body on Questing Druid taps for mana with Enduring Vitality. And then we have Get Out as some nice interaction and as a way to rebuy your Stormchaser's talents in the late game. Oh, apparently he's not Avalan's list. It's someone called Jordan from Australia. Anyway, excited to give this a spin. This deck seems very, very cool to me. Gonna get some Temur combo action going. I guess I will keep this. Question mark. It doesn't seem great. But I don't know. We're on the fly. We get to cast the Divination. It'll work out. Oh, we're against Vivi. We're against Vivi combo. Opponent's missing a land drop. Also sweet. I mean, casting a Stock Up's pretty nice. I could also go Questing Druid, Flood Maw your Miko. Love to Stock Up. We already have a Stormsplitter, so let's just take Land Drop Get Out. Or Land Drop Questing Druid. Let's see, we have two Get Outs. Let's take the Questing Druid. Next time we get to go Druid, hold open, Get Out, start countering everything they play for the rest of the game. Please tap this way, Arena. Unfortunately, this means we don't have Seek the Beast open because our mana's a little goofy this game. Anyway. I really want to start growing this as a blocker, so... Oh my god, this is such a colossal beating. Okay. Actually horrifying for me. Oh my god. This is so bad for me. It's almost kind of comical. I was really hoping to convert a Get Out. Maybe I needed to just hold open Seek the Beast, but I felt like I needed to develop a blocker. They're developing some good pressure over there. I don't know. Instead, I will simply just die. There you go. Yep. I suppose so. Oh, this sucks. At least they're not killing me this time. There were ways there that they certainly could have killed me, so... So if I play on tap land, I get to have Get Out open after torching the FOMO. I might need this Questing Druid as a blocker. Hey Sun Thief, good to see ya. And go Questing Druid. Vitality. Torch the FOMO. Obviously, there's a lot of things we die to right now, but trying our best. If we untap, we probably win. Oh, instead we die because they target VV with Cauldron. Sick. Yeah, now they can just use the mana to cast a Glacial Dragon Hunt to kill our Druid. And then they have lethal just off that. Oh, the VV Cauldron deck is so sick. So powerful. Yeah, them not playing into our get out really ruined us that game. It was very, very hard to beat. How do I even board here? I feel like the like sometimes these are good and sometimes these are bad. This is the problem, right? These counter spells feel like they line up very awkwardly against our opponent's deck. Heritage Reclamation seems good. Yeah, I agree. Reclamation seems very appealing. I feel like in general Get Out's gonna be better than the non-creature ones, but maybe I'm wrong. Vacuum. Yeah. Or I wonder if Torch isn't that great. It's very good against Mako. It's sometimes good against FOMO, but sometimes pretty awkward. Maybe something like this. I worry that I'm not very good at killing VV with this approach. He was fine. Should be fine. I think this one's too risky to keep. 7. This is certainly a keep, though. We have the whole combo. Do I just get rid of Analyze? Yes, sir. Oh, they have the Mako. Okay. Pretty good. I don't think I'm allowed to play Vitality here, right? I kind of need to say go and get out their VVE. But I worry that then they can just Winter Night Stories and I kind of lose. Because then I'm going to be forced to start tapping out for things next turn. I guess I'm going to Vitality. Aw, that's funny, VV. They are attacking. Oh, they have torched the tower. Funny. Alright. So they could lose here, right? It's like a little challenging for them to lose, I guess. I can go Stormsplitter. I have 2 mana. Seek the Beast makes 1 additional Stormsplitter, so I'd have to hit a 1 mana spell, but if I did, I would, like, win the game, I think. Yeah, Otter Seek is the line, yeah, and we just hope to get there. And if we don't, we hope they don't kill us. Damn. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that line's too high variance, but also they have a VV in play. So I feel like we're forced to, like, do something powerful rather than hoping that they don't kill us. But obviously now we are, like, 100% dead. Their VV's going to become huge. What? They're not putting the counter on VV. That's very surprising. Don't they want more mana? Oh, now they get to torch Vitality with Profts. Gross. Seems exceptionally bad for me. I don't know. Maybe this Questing Druid line was too high variance. I'm not sure. Anyway. Stock up. Opt, I guess. So we need to find a Vitality. And then I can say go with Get Out open. To try and keep me alive. Yep. Get Out continuing to look like astonishingly embarrassing. At least the Soldrin doesn't do anything. That's the good news. I guess I'm not blocking. I could make a token to block with. But I'd like to be able to counter a post-combat creature. Yeah, it's the worst card in the deck when you aren't comboing. It's been, like, very disappointing so far. As Magic cards go. Okay. Technically, we have the combo. Opponent could torch away this Soldrin, which would be, like, somewhat bad for me. I guess I could make tokens before casting Vitality, so that I guarantee I get mana off them. That kind of makes sense, right? And then I can buy back the Vitality when they go to torch it. And recast it with the mana that I'm making. No, this is really sweet, actually. This is really sweet, Lime. Okay, go for the Vitality. Tap these all for blue. Cast the stock up. Make 4 more Stormsplitters. Find Questing Druid. Fire off a Seek the Beast. It appears they are dead. We did it. We did the impossible. We beat turn 3 Vivi. Let's go. Too easy. Game free. Mulligan. Although they're mulliganing too, so. Are we mulliganing again? We have an opt to dig for lands. The hand's pretty good. Analyze the pollen off the top. Phenomenal stuff. You go find a mountain. There's a Soldrin. That's like pretty acceptable though. We can heritage it if need be. In fact, that might be what I end up doing. We'll keep our options open though. Tursa. I believe I might be obligated to heritage the Soldrin now. If I wait, they waste a VV from the yard. But their Tursa becomes a 4/4. So I think I don't wait. I guess I could also like target the VV in the yard instead. And then I'd get to draw a card. But then they'd keep the Cauldron for later, but I'd have Flood Maw to interact with it. It's kind of fascinating. Tough decision point. Alright, we're on 16. Draw 2 cards. Losing my mind at these get outs. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh. Fascinating. Not what I was expecting. Kind of a problem for our hero. Questing Druid will get to trade with Tursa, I guess. What is even happening? Okay. Oh, what? Oh, this is so good for me. Now I can just bounce Curiosity and keep growing my druids. Yeah, Chandra's a bit surprising. I agree. Certainly not complaining, though. Believe I'm not interested in blocking, but maybe I am. Trading the Otter off is, like, pretty reasonable, right? Makes this Curiosity, like, less threatening. Now we can go Stormsplitter 4/4 attack Chandra. And have Stormsplitter on defense against Tursa. So that their Curiosity doesn't get to draw. Yeah, Chandra seems real nice in the Goblin sideboard. I agree. And Sweepers. Especially if they're not playing Ultima, and a lot of people aren't. Alright. Could this start growing another Druid? Means I don't get to stock up this time, but these Druids are getting, like, mighty chunky. What's this ultimate? Oh. Answer, this ultimate is scary. Oh, Opt lets me make a chump blocker in their turn for Curiosity. That's so funny. Opt hitting Vitality is lethal. Yeah, I think I'd rather just play this slow though. I can opt in their turn to make a chump blocker for Curiosity with my Stormsplitter. Which sounds really nice to me. I'm in no rush to combo, right? I'm kind of just like already astronomically far ahead. So comboing is fairly unnecessary. Opponent agrees that I am astronomically far ahead. Alright, 1-0 is Stormsplitter. Beat one of the best decks in the format too. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to give a follow to know when I go live. I stream Standard on Arena most Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. The YouTube channel, links on screen and in chat. Editor does a great job of uploading VODs there. Lots of sick content from the past few months up for you to catch up on. I also have a Patreon, one of the best ways to support me and help keep a roof over my head and make sure I keep making content. Started putting up exclusive videos on the Patreon occasionally, with some modern videos that I've just put up that are only visible on Patreon. And finally, I offer coaching. I am a Pro Tour champion and for free time Pro Tour top 4 competitor. Pretty good at this game. I'm pretty good at teaching it. Reach out if you want to up your game to help win an RCQ or do well at the RC or anything along those lines. Good to have you all here. Slightly awkward hand, but Sleight of Hand will solve all problems, I hope. Hey, it did. Oh, another Is It VV deck. Okay. Facing the good decks today. Oh, this is interesting. I could divination with the druid. I could also just cast a druid, because then when I play my vitality, I have torch open to protect the vitality. It also means that if they play VV next turn, I can go vitality torch VV. I've talked myself into it. I deploy my 1/1. Noble indeed. Oh, is it Monument? True. I've not seen that deck yet, but I've heard about it. Sounds sweet. Yeah, I agree. Got enough value coming. We should just develop. Get our pseudo Llanowar elf in play. Oh. I didn't struggle moding. Just a little bit. Opponent is struggle moding. All aboard the struggle bus. I could torch this, but I don't think it matters very much. And I kind of want to use torch to protect my vitality. I'm just going to say go. Well, how do we feel about torching now? It is in fact VV. So true. Oh, they're killing my druid. That's so sad. Huh. Should probably keep hitting my land drops. I could play another vitality just to help generate mana next turn. That sounds pretty good. Because now we can go Stormsplitter Seek next turn pretty cleanly. Okay, another Mako is not too scary. Please just don't discard a VV. Oh my god. Alright. Spooky. They only get 3 bonus mana this turn. It's next turn that things get utterly terrifying, so... Oh wait, no, they get 6, but... Oh my god. Wait, they're not even using it. That's crazy. Also, Opt was, like, kind of a busted draw. Opt was, like, comically busted draw, right? Instant or sorcery, sadness. Alright, we go up to 4 mana. Stock up puts us up to 5. Oh no, stock up puts us up to 1 billion mana. Okay, that's how this works. Yeehaw! Thank you, opponent. That was a cool game. Alright, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this deck. Officially. He looked away for 5 seconds, and when you looked back, I had 20 creatures. So true. True and accurate. I guess I'm keeping this. This sounds very slow, but that was a great opt. It really was. It's one of the best opts I've ever seen in my life, honestly. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Questing Druid. Spirebluff Canal also nice, but... Alright, here comes the profits. You might just have to build this. It seems real fun, if nothing else. I kind of just want to go Talent Vacuum. But maybe I meant to hold on the Vacuum until it has something nice to eat. I really don't want to Seek the Beast yet. Both of today's decks seem pretty great. The green-white deck feels kind of legit. My only concern with it is I feel like it's probably pretty bad into mono-white. And mono-white's one of the big players at the moment. It might also be bad into this BB deck. But it seems pretty fantastic into most other things. Oh, Serena, thank you for the 94 months. It was nice seeing you too. It's been like ages. Actually an eternity. Yeah, mono white loses very little at rotation. It loses like laydown arms and Sunfall, but Sunfall's obviously incredibly replaceable. So it's mainly just laydown arms. Don't have stock up or talent. Getting a mana dork in play might be kind of nice. I guess I'm taking stock up. In case I need to find a bounce spell for the Scholar. Oh boy, this is a lot of pressure. This is not great news for our hero. How would mono white counter this deck? I mean, it probably just wouldn't. If we're being completely honest. Alright, I'm like astronomically far behind. I think I need to cast Stormsplitter, hope it doesn't die. And then next turn find Vitality and kill them. I'm a lot of crossing of fingers going on right now, but... Oh yeah, Authority of the Consul is nice against Stormsplitter as a card. That is certainly true. So if I let this resolve, they can braid this to make me act first. But if I act now, they can just use a discard outlet. And I feel like they have way more discard outlets than a braids. So I think I'm just meant to wait. Yeah, I do think Authority of the Consuls is a slightly less exciting sideboard card than it used to be. Although still like a fine one. Surprised they just let me do that. Oh, I should have blocked. It doesn't make any difference. I'm dead next turn anyway, but I should have blocked, obviously. Alright, well, I guess we're just looking for the combo. Oh, that's so close, right? The Analyze. I only have 5 in yard after this, though. I guess I just take it because it's a 1 mana spell. Maybe I thread something weird together here. Sadness. Yeah, I can make 16 of these, but obviously that's not quite lethal. I mean, if they put the Stormsplitter in the yard, I then have to find another Stormsplitter. It doesn't really help that much. Yeah, oh, we're so close. So close to winning this one. Alright, game 3. Get to be on the play, which is huge. Huge in this matchup. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, second combat phase and not having Stormsplitter in play. Although I guess they'd block and then you'd make a replacement Stormsplitter in response, but you'd still wouldn't have the second combat phase, so slightly immaterial. Alright, this is certainly a keep if I've ever seen one. No interaction, but fast vitality with a mana dork at the ready, some card advantage as well. Seems good. I think we hold that. It's a 1 mana spell for later on. The real question is if we're seeking the beast in their turn. Or if we're waiting until our mana's more developed. Like if we hit a Stormsplitter with Seek the Beast, we don't actually get to cast it, which is annoying. So I kind of want to wait, but unclear. And then we just hope they can't answer this Vitality. Do I cast 1 Analyze now? And keep the other? Seems like fine. I think I'm not going to, though. Again, just like 1 mana spells are so powerful as Stormsplitter, and we already have 1 land drop locked up, and Seek the Beast might find another one anyway. So, right, no VV in the yard. Yeah, that's good news. I guess I just Seek the Beast, right? Main phase. Seems fine. If I hit Stormsplitter, I probably win. Those are pretty good too. I can attack and then Flood Maw the Tursa and get in for 6. They get another discard then, but I don't know, it uses like almost their whole turn, right? And they're kind of dying right now. Kind of funny, I feel like I've not seen much Is It VV, and we face it twice today. Okay, that's a good fire magic, but again, I just get to rebuild. It's kind of fine. I could Slight to look for the combo, but I feel like so far ahead and under so little pressure, I'd actually just rather develop and then like make it so that if I brick on finding the combo, it doesn't matter because I'm just far ahead on resources, you know? Like, what's the rush? There just isn't one. The rare fair game, indeed. This is the fairest of all games. Truly. Oh, hey. Apparently we might have comboed them, but you know, details. We're still winning. Rainy stay winning. Alright, so they need land Cauldron, and then they're still in the game. Oh, so they're hoping we block and that they get to oh no, they're flood mooring instead. I mean, that also makes sense. Them flood mooring means I actually don't have lethal anymore. So I guess I'm gonna Seek the Beast. Also, Seek the Beast lets me eat this Druid, which is pretty comical. Sorry, eat this Sphere with Druid, which is pretty comical. And now they die, question mark? Seems like that is the case. I guess they don't necessarily die. It's actually a little awkward. I've now, like, wasted the stock up. What am I doing? Very silly of me. Anyway. Feels like a very hard game to lose regardless. I guess they could play Cauldron next turn. Maybe I can lose this. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I should have just stock upped instead of going for the combo. Yes, if I analyze, I get to cast my other Druid. There's like some amount of value in that, I guess. Right. They have the good cards. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh boy. They currently have 4 mana to play with. I see. This means they have 6 mana to play with. Oh my god. And they can cast our Winter Night Stories now. Wait, what? If I double block, I guess they can Frill Seek one of my creatures. Then they lose the Frill Seeker. I feel like I want to double block, right? Oh, they used up all their mana. Don't they literally have like 2 VVs active? Apples because of the Cauldron? They have 2 creatures with counters on. Only 1? No, the Frill Seeker as well. Oh no, they used the Fear FOMO mana on the Frill. Okay, that makes sense. You're right, you're right, you're right. Magic is very confusing. Couldn't they still have cast? I guess they just can't do it. They'd have had to tap FOMO to this, I guess. Weird. Well, I guess we're leveling this up. Oh yeah, they used... Okay, yeah, you're right. I just don't know how magic cards work. Chat is correct. As is often the case. Congrats to chat on being very smart. Oh, Floodmaw the Cauldron is interesting. I didn't consider that, huh? Kind of want to keep spinning my wheels, though. Enjoying this wheel spinning. Maybe we get this Questing Druid to, like, be the Abyss. They look dead. Yeah, they sure don't seem alive. Opponent agrees. 2-0. These games are so tense. Oh my god. We are 6-0 on the day with random silly decks, apparently. Crazy stuff.